Hello. Hello and welcome to the demo of how to use tables in AirDesign. AirDesign is a report builder tool for Airtable. Let me log in and get started. I'll create a new template called tables. I'll add a 960 pixel container and then let me add a heading. We'll display records from a company table in Airtable. If you go to Airtable here, I have a company table which has 7 records and we have name, owner, street, invoices, etc. as columns. So let's display these 7 records in AirDesign. I will add this component called AirDtable, which stands for AirDesign table, and I will customize this to display records from my company table. So this table has a column called name and another column called owner. So I'm going to write name within curly braces to display data from the name column, and here I'm going to write owner. Header can be anything. I'm going to give them in capital letters, and I'll save this template. Now to this table I have to specify the table in Airtable where it has to fetch the record from. So I will say that the merge tag is R0. Oops. Now if you click outside, then you can click on a cell, click its parent which is a row, click its parent which is a body, and then go back to edit table, and then you'll see that the table name that we have used is R0. Now let's save this record. If I open preview, I will see the table here. Now let me go to merge tags and populate it with records from the company table. So the tags on the left are for the whole tables and the tag on the right are for individual records. So in this case I'll select the whole table and say that it's R0, and then I'll close this. Now if you see, the records from the table have now been populated here. Some of them have not been populated, which is a bug, and I'll fix it in a future release. In fact, if I make any changes here, so let's say I give this a background color of 999 and a foreground color of something light, let's say this color, okay, and save. This serves as a template for the report. So if I go now to merge tags and then set company as R0, see, each of the records will be, each row is copied from that template. Now let me go back to Airtable and add a linked record. Like for example, invoices here. In Acme Plumbing, we have 4 invoices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's display this in a table. I'll go back here, give a heading. Okay. Invoices. I will again add AD table. And here this time I'm going to display data from a table. So it's going to be R1 dot invoices. R1 will be a company record and invoices will be a column in that record. And here we want to display data from the invoices. So let's go to the invoice table and see what we have here. So we have item and invoice number. So I'm going to display item here, and here I'm going to display invoice number. The header, as I said, can be anything. Let me give invoice item and invoice number. I'll save this record. If you remember, we have to specify R1.invoices for this and R0 for this. So let's go to the preview and reload this page. Go to merge tags again and wait for data to load from Airtable. select company as R0, which is for the first table, and for the second table we want a record which has invoices, which is this, and it's Acme Plumbing. Yes, we see that. So let's go and select this as R1. So it will display R1 dot invoices, which is this. So there should be 4 invoices, and there you go. We see that it has displayed 4 invoices. In fact, it is also possible to do some grouping. So let me go back to the first table again and group the records by, what should we group it by? Let's group it by street. So 2200 first street and 220 second street. So there should be two groups. Street. As soon as you enter a group by field, we get a new column. We got a new item. We get a new row called the grouping column. So within the curly braces, it will show the column, the value by which it is grouped by. We can edit here and say grouped by. This will again serve as template for the table in the actual report. So I'll go to preview and reload this. Hit OK. Once it loads, hit merge tags. Select R0 as the company and close. There we go. We see two groups grouped by 2200 First Street and 2200 Second Street. For all this to work, you should have specified a linked record in your schema. Like if you look at company, I have invoices as a field and invoice is a linked record. Once you add the invoice base, it will show up here under the linked record. So that's it for now. In the future release, I'm going to implement support for sorting and for other features. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you.